Hello friends and welcome to Load of Crock. So on this episode of Load of Crock, we are going to make tacos. Chicken tacos to be specific. And with that, I wanted to share a fun riddle that maybe some of you already know, but if not, did you know that taco spelled backwards is O-cat? It is. And I thought it could be fitting for this episode as we make tacos today because there also is a saying that I'm not really sure is used anymore, but you might remember, oh snap, like, oh snap, she just said that. So, oh cat, we're making tacos. So friends, I do understand and I can appreciate if you just feel like you can't get on board with this oh cat approach to tacos. But I want you to know, I really think there's an opportunity for this phrase to sweep the nation. I mean, it could become the way everybody approaches making tacos. So just think about it. Just think about it. Having said that, even if you're not on board with it, I think you're gonna love these tacos. There are 6 ingredients only, including the chicken, so super easy from that perspective. And I added something to this recipe that I haven't before. I mean, I got a little bit crazy and I'm really excited to share it with all of you. I mean, it's not mind-blowing by any means, but it tasted really great. After the chicken was done and all shredded up, I added some queso to it, like the jar of queso that you buy at the store. I added some of that to the chicken and mixed it all up before I served these. And it honestly, it gave it a little something extra that I feel like has been missing, and it was really, really good. So I'm really excited to share this with all of you. So watch as I put this together so you can see how I put the chicken tacos together. Then we'll come back as we normally do. I've got a few items that I want to share with you just that I learned along the way from, cooking and a few things that I did with the chicken. And then I also want the opportunity to just talk a little bit more about, oh cat, because I really think that collectively as a group, as Load of Crock viewers and subscribers, we do have an opportunity for this phrase to really sweep the nation. In a bowl, combine your Rotel tomato mixture with the green chilies, as well as 1/4 to 1/2 cup of chicken broth, mixing it all up nicely, and then set this bowl aside. Grab your crock pot, spraying the sides and the bottom, and then add in your chicken breasts. Cover the chicken breasts in the packet of chicken taco seasoning. Once the chicken breasts are fully covered, then grab your bowl of chicken broth, Rotel mixture, and green chilies and pour over the top. Put on low for 5 to 5.5 hours, and when done, shred the chicken up in the crock pot. Once all shredded, add 1/2 to 3/4 cup of queso, mixing it up nicely. And once all mixed together, you'll want to put your crock pot back on low with the queso mixed in for about 30 minutes. Okay, so that's it. Queso. I didn't even try to do that. Okay, so that's so fitting. Anyway, those are the chicken tacos. I did them on low for a little over 5 hours. At that point, the chicken was super shreddable. So that's when I shredded all the chicken up. Then after I did that, I added the queso and mixed it all up nicely. And then I set it on low for another 30 minutes. And then after that, I let it sit with just off for about 15 to 20, just as with a lot of these recipes, let it soak up a lot of the juices. And then we ate it on soft shell tacos and they were fantastic. So a few items that I want to share with you guys just to make sure that I'm, being open and honest about the process. So the chicken broth. So I did 1/2 cup of chicken broth. It was a little too much. I felt like the tacos were a little bit runnier than I would have liked them to be. So I would actually recommend a little bit less than 1/2 cup. Maybe like, I don't know, between 1/4 and 1/2, somewhere in there. But just enough juice to keep it moist in there, but not so much that they're runny afterwards. So that's one tip that I would give. And then the other one that I wanted to share was just how much. So those 3 chicken breasts that I did, they roughly made about 15 of those small street tacos, soft shell street tacos. So about 15 of those they made. So it was, really great. We served them with a little bit of lettuce and a little bit of sour cream. And again, they were really fantastic. So just a couple of things that I learned as I made these that I wanted to share with all of you. So thanks to everybody who is subscribed and watching this Load of Crock channel. I am very much enjoying getting to share these recipes with you, share some of the tips, and of course, those of you that are open to my sense of humor and my puns and my cat riddles, whatever it might be. I appreciate everybody who is sticking with us and keeping a part of this Load of Crock community. So thanks to all of you. If you aren't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. You can also sign up for alerts so you're one of the first to know when we do post a new recipe or video. And also, if you watch this and you like it, please feel free to click on the thumbs up or make a comment, or if you felt like there's something you wish I would have shared that I didn't, I'd love to hear that too. So don't be afraid to share any of that type of information as well. I'm open to new ideas and thoughts that those of you that are watching may have for future videos and recipes. So finally, again, my last plea, I just wanted you guys to know. So this OCAT thing, you might be thinking like sweep the nation. I don't even know what she means when she says that. So let me give you an example. So I don't know if any of you watch golf, but if you do, you may know the golfer Dustin Johnson. If you don't watch golf and if you watch hockey, you may know of Dustin Johnson because he is in fact married to Wayne Gretzky's daughter. So either way, a couple of years ago, I fondly named Dustin Johnson the nickname Honey Dijon because, you know, Dijon, D. Johnson. And guys, I mean, I started calling him Honey Dijon. I shared it with my friends and acquaintances. And I mean, that nickname swept the nation. But it could have if enough people would have gotten on board. So all I'm saying is we have an opportunity for OCAT to be the phrase that everybody uses when they make tacos. So please consider it, and we could maybe sweep the nation with OCAT. And even if it doesn't sweep the nation, if you think it or even say it one time when you're making these tacos, I'm going to consider that a win. So, OCAT, check out these tacos.